matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Murray, coming off a Suns make. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Gordon. Crowder grabs the miss. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
Murray against Paul. Outside Booker.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
And here's Barton outside. No good there. And Phoenix will come the other way. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Paul. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. And now the Suns, fast break. And he lobs it up top. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Gordon with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. Booker defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Bridges against Barton. Bridges passes to Paul. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Murray. Looking to end the drought. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Murray. Barton outside. Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
The drive by Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. From outside the arc.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to...
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2.
If anything, whether it's been.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, being more dominant every game.
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Gordon down low. He's against Crowder. Shot is good by Gordon.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Paul drives in. Crowder outside. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Murray passes to Gordon. Off target from 3-point range. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Crowder. Outside for Booker. With the drive. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Ball against Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Stolen by Bridges. And stolen by Jokic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Paul. And And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Najee. The shake, and he sinks the layup.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Payne, pass to Saric. And he drives in. Can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Morris outside. And 1:01 left in the second period. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Denver foul. Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. And here's Saric. 41 seconds left in the first half of this game. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Here's Najee. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Basket counts. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Payne outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the... Thanks, Allie.
The Nuggets, 23.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pass to Dozier. Gets stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Saric, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
They throw good. Saric. Denver in the lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Saric with it. Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Dozier. Johnson with the defensive effort. Now Šarić. Here's Shamet. Offensive board. McGee. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cameron Payne.
So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Morris against Payne, and it's Morris penetrating. And they recover it.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
With the drive, he can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. And another shot. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Šarić. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
Šarić is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Payne against Morris. To the right side. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Diving in. Naji. Good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Paul. And the jumper falls for him. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Bridges. And that one good. 6 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's rebounded by Naji.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Back to Paul. For 3. They get it again. Crowder outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
On the attack, Morris. Here's Dozier. Pass to Najee. Stolen by Bridges. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top, up 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Sinks it from distance.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Barton outside. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Booker to take the lead. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The drive by Murray. Here's Jokic. Oh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Crowder outside. To tie it up. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Barton outside. He takes it in. Pass to Jokic. From downtown. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Paul with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. To take the lead. Barton pulls it in. For Denver, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Murray. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder.
Man, I like that defense from Gordon. He's a guy that makes you uncomfortable if he's guarding.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Murray against Paul. From deep, Barton. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Paul for 3. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Porter the pass to Murray. Six on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Stolen by Ayton. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Good on the bucket.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Outside Paul. 8, the screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. And he sinks it.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Gordon on the wing. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Jokic. Yes!
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
So it's the...
each and every game.
Here we go.
Certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Al Paul following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Bridges shot. Good. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Conley against Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges passes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Driving the lane. Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. They get it back. Ayton kicks it out to Paul. Drops in the tray.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Mitchell in the corner. Here's the 3. And the Jazz, another 3. Suns trail by 3. Paul surveying the floor. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Driving inside. Here's Ayton. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Booker. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Tries again.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Trains the three-pointer. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
When that shot clock is low, Conley is someone you feel very comfortable of taking the shot.
Paul dishes to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to him.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been...
Fans, your chance dancers. Fans, your chance dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Suns trail by 11. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. He sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Ball against Conley. Gobert, the screen. Conley against Crowder. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got 8 points.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Paul passes to Bridges. Over Gobert. Another shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Crowder is screen on Conley. Lobs it up for Crowder.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley feeling it out. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. To the inside. The pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Paul. On deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
O'Neal inside. Defended by Paul. They get the rebound. O'Neal misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Shamet finds McGee. Back to Shamet. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Shamet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Shamet.
You know, if you were to redo the 2018 NBA draft, I bet Landry Shamet would have been taken a lot higher than 26.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Oni passes to Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Payne gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Suns foul.
Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne kicks to Nader. Payne looking around. Pass to Nader. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson can't hit. And they recover it. Passes it to Payne. Here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And we finished one half of... Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader into the 3, the small forward. Clarkson outside. Driving to the basket. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Payne finds Shamet. Fires the 3. Here's McGee. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Oni passes to Clarkson. And a Shamet with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Jazz. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Gabe with the second chance points. Gabe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
So they foul intentionally. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Ayton. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Paul kicks to Crowder. And there's the drive. And Ayton throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Oni. 2 points. That one goes. Oni's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Here's Bridges. He's got 6. And Crowder climbs it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Conley up top, defended by Paul. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker inside. O'Neal's there. Ayton finds Paul. Now Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Conley against Paul. From past the arc. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 11 points.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. It is now to Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. Good D by Booker. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Paul passes to Booker. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Can't hit that one. Booker looking around. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. Bridges for 3. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead.
And your Jazz Dancers.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
First team foul.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Suns trail by 10. Booker the pass to McGee. And it's Conley penetrating. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Paul dishes to Booker. McGee sets the pick for Booker. Here he goes. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley against McGee. Now here's Conley, guarded closer. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And it's off from 3-point range. And he commits the intentional foul.
O'Neal. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team
Suns
foul.
trail by 12. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
And the Jazz with possession here. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Conley into the lane. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. On the wing, Mitchell. Into the lane. Over Ayton. McGee with the block. Paul outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul against Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Paul. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen by McGee.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Paul finds Booker. Good on the bucket.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
The drive by Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Lets it go with the 3. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Kicks it out to Paul. Passes to Booker. This one for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Paul, Gobert with the block.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Paul finds Bridges. Now Ayton, guarded by O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's earned it with his three-point shooting more than anything else. I mean, his stroke from beyond has been smooth as silk, and 18 of his points have come from long range. A nice contribution.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Mitchell against Bridges. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Murray. Porter in the post. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. The 3-ball. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. That one off the back iron and out. Murray with it. Jokic with a screen on Bogdanovic. Murray passes to Jokic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Porter the pass to Jokic. He buries it from 3.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator. The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. Out to Gordon. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Murray against Conley. Murray up top. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Murray. And another 3 for Denver.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From deep, Conley. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Murray finds Jokic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Conley. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter here.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Murray. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. The rebound by Murray. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run. Count the basket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Mitchell. Launches a three. Porter pulls it in.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Mitchell. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Conley against Murray. Down low. Outside for Porter. From deep, Barton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
They have no answers defensively inside.
On the wing, Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Now here's Murray. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Well, the feed for Murray, a score-first point guard, but the setup was nice.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's good on the putback.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 points for him. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bogdanovic has got his first 2 points. Conley against Murray. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Gordon. Good D by Gobert.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Mitchell. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Barton. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Conley against Murray. The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 9 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Murray drives in, and he lays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Knocks down the long J.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Murray passes to Jokic. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Now here's Clarkson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Morris outside. Nice move. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Morris with the finish. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oni. 3-pointer, no good. Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Here's Dozier. Uses the glass on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Clarkson. Man, that one's good.
Creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
And that concludes the first half. The Nuggets on. Allie, as always, thank you. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Najee in at center. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Clarkson. That 3's off the mark. Here's Rivers. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Rivers has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson outside. Doesn't go for him. And Denver the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Now here's Clarkson. To halt the run. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
Well, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Up top, Morris. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Here's Oni. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside, the 17-footer. And it's Dozier with the rebound. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. When he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Morris. Tight defense on him. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Naji, and he dunks it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Morris outside. Pass to Naji. The 3 is up. Morris down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Naji. 5 points in the game. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Clarkson, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw good from Gordon. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Conley, the 3 from Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Murray passes to Jokic. And it's off from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 6 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The drive by Jokic. From deep, Barton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. O'Neal on the wing. From the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Going inside. The kick out to Barton. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so it's the...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. The three from Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barton's shot off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Pass to Jokic. Turnaround Jay. Off the window. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one's good from Conley.
For 3.
Denver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Gordon with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. Back to Porter. 4 on the clock. Here's Jokic. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Conley. And it's Mitchell penetrating. From behind the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Conley against Murray, and he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Conley goes in. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Barton outside. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Conley passes to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Mitchell from deep. And another miss by Utah.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Barton against Mitchell. To stop the run. Got a hand on it.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Just 5 on the clock. Barton with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jamal Murray.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now Jokic. And that one comes up a bit short.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Mitchell. Drops in the three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Murray. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. A clean alley. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Greg, fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Murray outside. He takes it in. Barton, Murray, the pass to Jokic. Feeds it to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. His court awareness is really impressive.
Booker against Barton. Bridges inside. Kicks it to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. That 3 off the mark. Outside for Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Booker against Murray. Jokic inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And here's Barton following the 3 from Chris Paul. Barton surveying the floor. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Gordon for 3. Crowder pulls it in.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray outside. Porter kicks to Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton a screen on Murray. Paul for 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Sinks the triple.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul passes to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Murray against Paul. Porter inside. Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Paul kicks to Booker. Here is Paul. The feed to Ayton. That one misses. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Crowder against Jokic. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Paul outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder a screen on Murray. From 11 feet away, and that one goes long.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. There's the drive. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
How about the agility, boy? Gordon knifing his way inside, finishes with confidence. That's pretty.
Paul with the ball. Bridges for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Denver.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Barton. Passes it to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Ball's knocked loose. Barton passes to Jokic. Back to Barton. Launches it. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Porter with it. Bridges covering. The drive by Jokic. And Barton throws it down.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint, Crowder. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Paul gets it to go in.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here's Barton. Murray outside for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 now.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Bridges outside. Ayton in the corner. Back to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. And they double up Murray. Barton from outside. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Paul, no one around him. Connects from 3-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Backcourt violation. Phoenix ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Shamet up top. He's guarded by Rivers. Back to Payne. McGee is screen on Morris. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Payne kicks to Shamet. McGee is screen on Rivers. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's the screen. Morris passes to Green. 2 free free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Saric.
And the former Hoya three, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Payne. Johnson outside. Payne looking around. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's McGee. Can't cash in from close range. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Najee. Guarded by McGee. Saric against Rivers. Here's Najee. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Saric. 27 seconds left in the first half. Payne dishes to McGee. Now Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Now here's Rivers. He's covered by Shamet. And again, Denver no good. Good if it goes. And he beats the buzzer. Wow. All right, Dave, thank you. And
the Suns, 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green against Johnson. Here's Dozier. There's the dish to Morris. Driving the lane. Pass to Najee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Saric outside. Back to Payne. The 3. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 5. Dozier kicks to Rivers. Inside. And the pass to Najee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Rivers passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And it's Shamet missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's McGee slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Najee. The Suns getting the bucket. Green with a screen for Rivers. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
And that one's good, Shamet.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris outside, out to the wing. Passes it to Dozier. And here is Morris. Nice move. Here he goes. He lays it in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Sharge inside. That's good from Payne on the assist by Sharge. Payne's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here is Morris. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 7.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Paul against Morris. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Dozier passes to Morris. Here's Najee, defended by Paul. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Suns leading by 5. Paul with the ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. It's Barton with the drive. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Denver.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Murray looking around. He kicks it to Gordon. Bridges with the steal. For 3, Booker. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Ball against Murray. Barton kicks to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. And again, Denver with the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Bridges outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Now here's Murray. And here's Jokic. McGee with the block. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix leading by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Going inside. 5 to shoot. Ball passes to McGee. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder kicks to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jokic passes to Gordon.
2 minutes.
Back to Jokic. Barton, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. There's 1:47 left in the game. On the wing, Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bridges has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns. The kick out to Barton. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll, using size and quick thinking. Nice.
Ball against Murray. Kicks it out to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker from the arc. Barton with the rebound. McGee on the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Laces one from 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Murray against Paul. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The layup off target. Deflects the pass. Barton outside, from outside the arc, and no good that time. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the business.
teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
Shooting for Utah, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Mitchell against Bridges. Booker for 3. Counted from distance.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Utah on D. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton with a screen. From deep three-point range. Suns keep it alive. Out to the wing. Paul against Bogdanovic. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 6 points.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. To the middle. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Ayton. Paul can't get it to go. Outside Mitchell. He drops it from range.
Mitchell.
He's got 6.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to O'Neal from deep. The rebound by Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now here's Booker. Back to Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Ayton. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. This one for 3. Tries yet again. Booker against Conley. There's the drive. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Suns trailing. Crowder a screen on Conley. Paul into the lane. Crowder outside. And Crowder with the jam.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Bridges on the attack. Crowder a screen on Mitchell. On the take, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a three. The Jazz with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's a three from Paul. Here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Bogdanovich, no good. And a deep three from Paul. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Paul. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Shoots from the baseline. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Conley against Paul. A shot to stop the run. And another miss by Utah.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Conley. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
No, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Ball against Conley. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Mitchell. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Jazz.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. A line change here for Utah. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker against Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. 4 on the clock. Takes it inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Gay. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Over to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. He goes up. And he can't jam it through.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Outside Payne. Johnson passes to Payne. To stop the drought. And too long on the shot.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Ingles, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Payne against Gay. And rejected.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Here's Clarkson. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. 3-pointer. Shamet, no good. And the Jazz with possession here. Trailing by 10. And that one's good. Clarkson.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Suns shooting 41% in this game. Outside Payne. And he drives in. Outside Johnson. Back to McGee. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. Suns keep it alive. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 10.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And it's Clarkson missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Now Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clarkson attacking. Great D that time from McGee.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Payne against Clarkson. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to McGee. To the inside, Shannon. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
The assist numbers certainly stand out.
That's his second.
They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A line change here for Utah.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamit shooting is very important.
And so they foul intentionally. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamit.
Coming onto the floor for your son, Devin Booker.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Now Aiden, defended by Gobert. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep, Conley. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Paul. And here's Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. There's the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks it to him.
Outside for Booker. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. 11-point game. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Bogdanovich. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Mitchell against Booker. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. From deep. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul passes to Bridges. From the stripe, outside Booker. Back to Bridges. He takes it in. Crowder outside. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball against Conley. It's Bridges on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Throws it up high. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Now Conley. From the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Outside Mitchell from downtown. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. A shot to stop the drought. They get it back. Second chance shot. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. They shoot again. And Gobert with a block. The three from Mitchell. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Jazz ball.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Knocked away. Booker against Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Ayton. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, Conley. Off the mark.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well.
the starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's Barton. Jokic with his screen on Mitchell. Barton from outside. Clock at 4. Murray, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Now the pass to Porter. Murray right side. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. The kick out to Porter. It's good from long range.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Barton, and there's the drive. Gobert pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nuggets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Poked away. Porter with the steal. Murray outside. Over Conley. Murray finds Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barton against Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell right side. Out to the right wing. Conley for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Murray right side. Here's the 3. Denver passing it around. That ties it up. Murray's got his second bucket.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Mitchell outside. They get it back. Gobert can't hit. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Barton kicks to Jokic. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Mitchell is doubled. A three-pointer off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray, good.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
This is it to Jokic. Barton against Mitchell. Barton passes to Jokic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. Makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in this game.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
That shot off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. And that's all it took.
A good close contest. So,
all right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And you pass it to him. Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Barton finds Murray. Back to Barton on the wing. Porter. Barton passes to Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Count the basket. Mitchell's got 11 points.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Here's Murray with the drive.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's the pass to Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Murray dishes to Gordon. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Gordon. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. Open shot by Murray, and again it's Denver.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton kicks to Murray. from downtown. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray beginning the floor. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second. Jazz trail by 8. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Clarkson goes in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Morris with the ball. Najee passes to Dozier. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Nuggets leading by 6. Driving inside. Green. Second chance shot. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rivers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Rivers hits both of them. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And Green's defense very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's got.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Conley sitting on the bench.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Najee drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. To the inside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gay.
Gay has made a great transformation over the years from a traditional wing to somebody who scores all over the court, including inside.
Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now Clarkson, and he drives in.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Morris looking over the floor. Green against Gay. Here's Najee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good work defensively by Whiteside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Clarkson against Rivers. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Oni passes to Whiteside. Inside. Here's Gay. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Here's Whiteside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's Green on the assist by Morris. Green's got his second basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. Green with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rivers gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 4. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
And Morris comes over to help. Jazz passing it around. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 14.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Murray the pass to Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Denver leading by 3. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Off with the layup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Mitchell to tie it up. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Conley finds Bogdanovic, and the Jazz call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Three-pointer, Barton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Jokic kicks to Barton. Driving in, and Barton throws it down.
That's why he's out there, guys. When he's in an important possession, he knows how to come through.
And the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Barton passes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Driving to the basket. Over Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Back to Barton. Murray outside. Passes to Jokic. It's up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell against Barton. And here is Mitchell. He takes it in.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drops.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Murray dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Not gonna go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. here's Jokic. The pass to Murray. And an intentional foul right there.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Conley against Murray. Conley's shot is off. So the Nuggets win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the back.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.